up guys, EJ here, aka Puckbond007, and welcome to the Movie Reviewers 100, this great collaboration channel here on YouTube. So this week is Jack Nicholson week. I'm a big fan of Nicholson. I always have been, as one of my favorite actors. But in recent years, not as much. Some of his recent work, it's still good, but it's sort of the caricature of Jack Nicholson. So the film I decided to review this week is one of his earlier films, and I like watching his early work more than his recent stuff, and that is Carnal Knowledge from 1971. Now this film was directed by Mike Nichols, a great director. Prior to this, he made classics like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, The Graduate, Catch-22, and then he went on to make films like Silkwood, Working Girl, Wolf, also with Jack Nicholson, and in recent years he did Charlie Wilson's War and the film Closer, which is interesting because that movie, that of course starred Natalie Portman, Julia Roberts, Jude Law, and Clive Owen, is very similar to this film, Carnal Knowledge. The movie is based on a play written by Jules Feiffer, who also wrote the screenplay for this film. And the film stars Jack Nicholson and Art Garfunkel as Jonathan and Sandy. They're two college roommates and best friends at Amherst in the 50s, and the film is really all about relationships, love and sex, and that type of thing. It's very talky, very heavy on the dialogue, like a play would be. And the film is basically about the two of them trying to get laid and trying to get women. Early on in the film, they go to a party, and Sandy meets a girl called Susan, and she's played by Candice Bergen, who of course many of you probably know from Murphy Brown fame. It's the only film I really know her from, to be honest. And they start dating, but she won't let him get in her pants, so to speak. And eventually Jack Nicholson's character ends up sleeping with her and has a sort of an affair behind his best friend's back with Susan. Later on in the film takes place over a number of years. As they grow older, Jack Nicholson starts dating a very well-built woman played by the amazing Ann-Margret. She is something in this film, and her character's name is Bobby. But soon he gets tired of her, as all she wants to do is really marry Jonathan. And beyond that, it's just sort of a relationship comedy / drama. There isn't really much plot to speak of. Other people in the film include Rita Moreno. But yeah, it's an interesting film, and it's sort of considered groundbreaking at the time when it was made. But I gotta admit, last night when I watched it again, I don't think the film has aged all that well, to be honest. It's not as sexy or sensual as I remember it being, and there is not that much nudity, to be honest. There's very little, in fact. I was surprised. I thought there would be more. There's like a quick shot of male frontal nudity, but there's like nothing from the women, and I was really kind of surprised because this film was considered quite controversial at the time it was made. It's also weird that Jack Nicholson at that age is playing a college kid at the beginning of the film, because he looks like he's 40 when he's in college. It's kind of funny, but I always enjoy watching Nicholson in these type of roles in the late 60s, early 70s. He's a great actor and one of my favorites. I've always liked this film, but last night I just wasn't into it as much as I remember it being. Yeah, it was kind of strange. But it's still a good film. Carnal Knowledge, directed by Mike Nichols. If you've seen Closer and you like that film, I recommend this film. sort of relationship-based sex comedy drama about four people, and Jack Nicholson's great as always. So that's my review for this week. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time, I'll see you.